So I'm in Melbourne this week. I've just finished wrapping up at the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival for Melbourne. And I thought I'd just quickly talk to one of the themes that I covered there in both Melbourne and Sydney. There's an author I like called Sonia Choquette, who shares a story of when, as a hostess, she was told by a friend of some passengers joining her flight, and that they were really terrible passengers and they smelt really bad. And then when she did inherit these passengers on a flight, she asked a question to find out what happened. It turns out they were refugees that had to flee a country and leave everything they owned behind. And it's really, the lesson I'm learning there was to maybe judge a little less and accept a little more, and ask some questions to find out what's actually going on for people first. And that's why acceptance is, one of the themes in the book. It's a very key principle for personal development, for fulfillment, for growth, and it can be one of the hardest lessons to accept things outside of ourselves. We never know what's happening for other people. We don't know what's happened to them to make them think a certain way. We don't know what's gone on to give them the experiences or the limiting beliefs they have. And so learning to accept a little less, ask some more questions, judge a little less, accept a little more actually is a key theme. And that's why it's in the book. In the book as well, I relate that chapter to my mother. It's one of my favorite chapters, Wonder Mom, because mothers are an amazing invention. They really are. It's amazing what mothers do accept, especially when it comes to their children. I know that one of 3 boys, me and my 2 brothers, probably caused my mom a world full of hurt when we were younger, but it's amazing what she'll forgive us for. And so this theme of acceptance really is a simple one, and that's why I wanted to address it at the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. So think about that. Maybe pause before you push judgment or give stories and meanings to stuff. We are meaning-making machines as human beings. We want to give meaning to everything that we see around us, and yet just because we think it's so straight off the bat, it doesn't necessarily make it a universal truth. So maybe have a think this week about a little bit more patience with people, judge less, accept more. And next week I'll be back in Sydney with a couple of exciting guests coming up for the next couple of weeks. So I look forward to seeing anybody who's tuning in then. Thanks very much.